If you've been trying to get pregnant and it's been over a year, it's probably time that you guys should go see an infertility specialist. This video, I'll be going over the process of seeing this specialist for the first time. Welcome to Wannabe Mama. Hi guys, my name is Corinne Smart, and I've been going through the same process that a lot of you are going through right now, and it is the worst feeling ever, not being able to get pregnant when everyone else around you can get pregnant like that. So I'm going to take you through the process of seeing an infertility specialist. I'm not a doctor, I have no medical experience, but I just ask a lot of questions at my doctor's office. The first step, you'll make an appointment. It might take a really long time to get in to see the doctor because they have a huge waiting list, but you might be lucky. I was able to get in within 5 days because there was a cancellation. So first tip, call in a lot to see if there's cancellations. Second, once you go into the doctor, they will give you a whole bunch of questionnaires and be as honest as you possibly can. Ask your parents if they've had any medical history. Make sure your husband's been checked out, so his sperm has been checked out, and so that you can go to this doctor's appointment with all the information. And then what they'll do is they'll probably give you a blood test to make sure that all of your hormones and everything are okay. They'll check like your progesterone, estrogen, testosterone, like all those levels. And on your first visit, they'll probably schedule an ultrasound to check to make sure your ovaries and your uterus look good. And that is usually on, for my doctor, it's on day 3 of my cycle. On your first visit, they'll also probably order an HSG test. It's the technical term, and I can't say it, is a hysterosalpinography test, which basically it's a test where they put blue dye up your uterus and hopefully it will go out your fallopian tubes. So this test checks to see if your fallopian tubes are clogged, which means that if you ovulate an egg can't come through if it's clogged. So it's a kind of painful test, but it's worth it because it gives you peace of mind that everything is okay. And at that first appointment also, they will get a plan, your plan together. Basically what the first plan is, if you haven't done anything other than trying to get pregnant the natural way, they'll probably have you take clomid or Letrozole. Those are 2 different types of medicine that do the exact same thing. They make it so that you have eggs, that you produce an egg every month, but you're supposed to. The clomid or Letrozole will produce multiple eggs so that when you ovulate, you have more of a chance to get pregnant. You take it from day 3 to day 7 of your cycle, so it's 5 days. A lot of times the doctors will also prescribe an Ovidrel shot, which will make it so that you ovulate at an exact time and they know when that is, so that you can have sex during that time. They'll probably have you do that for 3 to 4 months, but if that doesn't work, then the next step is insemination. So that's also known as an IUI, so intrauterine insemination, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'll take Letrozole on day 3 of my cycle to day 7, and then on day 12 I will go in for an ultrasound to see how my eggs have reacted to that medicine. And if that has gone well, then I will be taking the Ovidrel shot, and I'll go in within 32 to 36 hours after that, and I will get inseminated. So basically your husband or your boyfriend comes in, gives their sample, an hour later they put it in you. I haven't done it yet, hopefully it works. They offered it to me for 3 to 4 months, and then after that, that's the next step. And I don't know what that is. But a lot of times that doesn't happen, and it's in vitro, and that's really expensive. But a really good thing about insemination is that it doesn't cost that much money. A lot of insurances will not pay for it, so I had to pay for it out of my pocket. But the Letrozole probably cost me with my insurance $23. The ultrasound I'll have to make sure my eggs are ready to go will cost me around $260. And then the Ovidrel shot cost me $107, and I had it mailed to me. And then the insemination will cost me around $390 or $360. So altogether, it's probably around $1,000 I'm going to have to pay out of my pocket. That's not towards a deductible, but hopefully it'll work because it gives more of a chance for you to get pregnant because there'll be multiple eggs in your uterus ready to get fertilized. So that's basically the process of going to see an infertility specialist. I really suggest going to a fertility specialist because they know what they're doing. They've been specialized and trained in this. I've gone to a doctor who I thought was a specialist, and she had no idea. She's like, oh, I had an ultrasound and I have cysts on my ovaries. And she's like, oh, you might have a cyst on your ovary. I can feel it, but I can't see it because your intestines are in the way, but you might have one. And that was it. My current doctor gave me medicine to try to get rid of those cysts because she's a specialist. The non-specialist had no idea and didn't know what she was doing. And she went to medical school. So I just suggest going to a fertility specialist and try not to stress out and just know you're doing the right thing. I created this channel. It's called Wannabe Mama, and it's a channel for those who wish they were pregnant. So what I'm going to be doing is uploading videos of the things that I've learned about the infertility process that I'm going through. Any questions that I ask my doctor, I'll be putting that information up there to try to help you guys out so it's not so stressful. And so please subscribe to my channel and then like the notification button down there so you know when I upload. I'll try to upload at least once a week a new video to help you guys out. And then also check out my Facebook page, Wannabe Mama. I will put the link in the description box below. Down in the comments, please ask your questions. If I go to the doctor, I can try to ask her and I'll research as much as I can so that you guys can have some peace of mind and someone to fall back on. And please don't be embarrassed. I will be blunt and brutally honest and tell you exactly how it goes. So, okay, well, thanks, and I'll see you guys soon.